Hello coders, Foxycodedojo here. No, it's been a while, but we're getting right back on to our game. So right here in Coding Impossible, we have our path function. We think it's gonna work. We think it'll be all good. But now this is where reality hits us. This won't work no matter what we do. Because this is a defined function. We can't just change it all up, make it a bit different, because we're going to have so many paths branching off everywhere. This is one of those things which you must realize when you're making a real game. So, we're going to delete this. No, we have to do that. It's one of the things. So now we get rid of that, get rid of this. So now we're back to square one-ish. So now what we do is we have alternative statements. If choice.lower is equal to up, we can 1. Else print 2. You might think, yeah, let's just put else, but another thing. If we put else, then we'll have nothing else to check if. So if they put in something which doesn't fall under those, we need something to back it up. We'll put elif choice.lower equals down. Now else, if it is none of these, here we want to repeat and ask question again. Because we're trying to make this quite simple, we're going to cut this. And now we're going to actually define a function which we're going to use. We'll call it starting trace. Paste our code in. Make sure tab this cell. And now here in the else, we'll put starting trace. One thing we gotta do though, take choice, put it right in here. Let's go. Oh. Silly me, it's only 2. I've been thinking of adding other coding languages. We get nothing. Because if you remembered, we still have to define it. So we have starting choice right here. We run it. We go up, we get 1. Let's run this again. Down, 2. XY squared. Now we get it again. That's good. Now we can do x to 1. You can keep on doing all this until eventually we put it up. Now, next thing we gotta do is what should we do after this? Because we got our roots here. What do you think we should do? First of all, let's print out. You go and find a new room. Here. You find a treasure chest. That's cool and all. Yeah, so we have that. But how do we actually incorporate this? Well, we return. We'll return up. So what does return do, you may be asking? Well, let's answer that. So we have our return value right here. Returns up. Return is basically what our function over here is outputting. So what we get by with this return, so if we go under here, let's print. Oh, no quotes. Starting choice. You would go down, but we get this twice. Anyway, you see right here, we get returned up, what we returned over here. The reason why we get it twice is because we're printing out everything in here. So instead of just starting choice, with starting choice, we could have that. Instead, add an if statement. Starting choice equals up. We don't need to do the dot lower thing because we know that this is always going to be lower because we defined it as lower. But if you want, you could add the dot lower if it would help you. I'm not going to because that'll take up some extra time and extra code. And coders are all about efficiency. So then we'll print testing. So let's see, I go up, then I go up again. See, we got this again. So instead, just still with the print. It's like that. If you put just this, it works. See, we got this. Then we go up. You go and find the new room, testing. So now, it printed out the testing. We just put this in an if statement to help. Now let's put an else. Choice equals down. Whoopsie. Print test 2. And looky here. Look what we got. We get it twice now. One thing we forgot to do is return down. But yet again, we get this twice. Why is that? It's because we put starting choice here twice. So, we could actually solve this quite easily. We'll just make a new variable. We'll call this choice 1, which will equal starting choice. And now we have choice 1 equals up, choice 1 equals down, else what you're thinking? Well, we actually don't need an else right here. Do you want to know why? Well, you probably knew that we already have our starting choice here. This will loop it in forever. So we don't need an else, because it'll always be one of these two. So now we can delete the else. Or you could probably just go to either else instead of elif. But it's always nice to have an elif. That way code readability will increase. So, we test this one more time. We go up. We get our testing here. Down. And boom. We got that coders. So, anyway, on our next episode, we're going to be working on the mini battles. So, we can check this off. Now, what's next, coders, is up to you. Next time you see me, I'll have a bunch of paths all set up. Meanwhile, while the video is being prepared, I want you coders to go work on making your own path. Then we could work on those mini battles. Well, see ya, coders. Take care. we'll see you in another episode.